Mario Kart 8 was an amazing game, and its deluxe package, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, was even better. Throughout Mario Kart's history, there have been a bunch of Rainbow Roads. And this game brought home the NES Rainbow Road, the Nintendo 64 Rainbow Road, the 3DS Rainbow Road, and the Wii Rainbow Road. Now, Mario Kart 8 also came out with its own Rainbow Road, and that's what we're taking a look at today. The question is this a good Rainbow Road? Is it the best one ever? Is it average, or is it the worst? Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today, and make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, because we're trying to hit 30 subs at the end of the month. And anyways, let's get on into it. So let's give a quick rundown of Mario Kart 8's Rainbow Road. The whole gimmick of this track is that it's a space station combined with Rainbow Road. If you look in the background of the footage I'm showcasing, you'll see that there's a bunch of robotic stands and robotic things in the background. And there's an entire space station. Now, when you enter the space station section, which is off the regular Rainbow Road itself, it's kind of a bunch of conveyor belts that are controlled by either green arrows that means you go faster and red arrows that slow you down. Then there are a bunch of other rainbow tracks after that, and you'll start riding on those either or, 'cause there's two of those tracks, one on top of the other, and then they cross paths, eventually landing in the same spot. Now, then you'll just pretty much finish it, as I believe, with a few boost panels to the side of you, as you'll see in my footage, and then you'll end up completing the lap and do two more of those. It's interesting layout, and I kind of like the design, but it doesn't quite feel like Rainbow Road, at least to me, because Rainbow Road has always been about you riding on a track that's colorful and is rainbowish. But this track feels more like a space station. It was kind of Mario Kart 8's goal, because Mario Kart 8 is the most advanced Mario Kart we've seen to this day, unless you count its deluxe pack. But it's just all chaotic in how they do it. Now, there are a lot of things that carry this track. I will say there are some really good shortcuts in here. One of the best shortcuts in all of Mario Kart 8 can be found at the end of the laps, where you'll encounter a area where the paths cross and then will end in a landing zone. But if you are on one of the paths, you can straight up jump off the path and land in the side road or the road itself for the area, skipping like 10 seconds worth of the track. Now, I would recommend being on the lower layer at this point, because that means you're closer to the ground. Because if you're on the higher layer, you're likely going to end up missing it. But that's just my opinion, because it makes it easier for me. But even so, you don't have to do the shortcut. But shortcuts are all about your things with Mario Kart 8. And plus, the mushroom power up really helps with that. Now, there are other stuff that combine with this, and how I feel like this track is just there, is kind of the fact that its boost panels are placed really odd. There are several areas where they put the boost panels for you to go faster, but they just don't feel like they fit that specific area. And I don't know why that is, but I just feel like they don't need to be where they're located. Half the time I use the boost panels near the end of the laps, and I end up falling off because the boost panels don't get you the correct turn you need. But that could also just be me. And the last part I have to say is I feel like the anti-gravity is a little weird. It's kind of oddly spread throughout the level, and it's not bad, but it's also not the best. Either way, I find this track that it was good, but it wasn't spectacular. And when it comes to a Mario Kart 8 track, I want my track to be super fun. It's not quite super fun. Final rating 6.5 out of 10. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this somewhat short video. I know. Mario Kart 8 is kind of old news at this point. With the hype of Mario Kart 9 coming out, or we believe is Mario Kart 9 coming out on the Switch too, and all this other stuff for Mario Kart 8's kind of winding down at this point. But this track has been controversial for many years, so I'm happy to finally got to state my opinion on it. Now, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, because again, it really does help out the channel. Last month, I barely missed 30 subscribers, and this month we're trying to hit it, so please subscribe. It really helps out.